Ramadan is a very special month. It is a month of forgiveness and expiation of sins. On the authority of Anas bin Malik, the Messenger of Allah ﷺ said, هذا شهر مبارك جاءكم تفتح فيه أبواب الجنة وتغلق فيه أبواب النار وتسلسل فيه الشياطين. This is a blessed month that has come to you. In it, all the gates to paradise are opened, all the gates to hellfire are closed, and the devils are put under lock and chain. But is there any special status for a Muslim that dies in the month of Ramadan? The ulama have said that لم يثبت في الموت في رمضان فضل بخصوصه. There is no text indicating any special status for he who died in the month of Ramadan. إلا من مات وهو صائم فيه أو في غيره من الشهور. Except that there is a text indicating that whoever dies while fasting, either in the month of Ramadan or outside Ramadan, has a special status in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Al-Imam Ahmad reported on the authority of Hudhayfah ibn al-Yaman, radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa said, Man qala la ilaha illallah, ibtigha'a wajhillah, khutima lahu biha, dakhala al-jannah. Whoever says la ilaha illallah, seeking the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he dies in that state, shall be admitted into Jannah. Wa man sama yawman, ibtigha'a wajhillah, khutima lahu biha, dakhala al-jannah. And whoever fasts on a day, seeking the pleasure of Allah, and he dies in that day, shall be admitted into Jannah. وَمَنْ تَصَدَّقَ بِصَدَقَةٍ ابْتِغَاءَ وَجْهِ اللَّهِ خُتِمَ لَهُ بِهَا دَخَلَ الْجَنَّةِ. And whoever gives a charity, seeking the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he dies in that state, shall be admitted into Jannah. Thus, this hadith indicates that if a Muslim were to die in a state of fasting, be it in the month of Ramadan or outside the month of Ramadan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised to admit him into Jannah. Secondly, Abu Huraira radiyallahu ta'ala anhu reports that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Man sawma Ramadan imanan wa ihtisaba ghufira lahu ma taqaddama min dhanbihi. Whoever observed the Ramadan fast with absolute belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and seeking the reward of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah will forgive him of all his previous sins. Therefore, if a Muslim were to die while fasting the month of Ramadan with sincerity and belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and all his sins have been forgiven by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we hope that Allah will admit him into Jannah. Abu Huraira also reported that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, As-salawatul khams wal jumu'atu ila al-jumu'ah wa Ramadan ila Ramadan mukaffiratun lima baynahunna idha ijtanaba al-kaba'ir. From one daily prayer to the other, from one Jumu'ah prayer to the other, and from one month of Ramadan to the other, are expiators of sins if one refrains from the major sins. It could also be inferred from this statement that the month of Ramadan expiates all the minor sins of the believer. If a Muslim were to observe the Ramadan fast without committing any major sin, and he dies in that state, it is hoped that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will admit him into Jannah. Finally, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Ash-shuhada'u khamsa, al-mabtun, al-mat'un, al-ghariq, sahibul hadmi, wa shahid fi sabilillah. The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, martyrs are of 5 categories: the one that died in a plague, the one that died with a stomach ache, the one that drowned, the one that died under rubbles, and the Muslim that was killed in the battlefield. It is hoped that if a Muslim were to die in the month of Ramadan belonging to any of these 5 categories, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shall admit him into Jannah without any call to accountability. Thus, it is hoped that if a Muslim were to die in the month of Ramadan in any of the 5 ways mentioned in the hadith, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shall admit him into Jannah and elevate his status in the year after. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, Subhanallah ila bihim, Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, Subhanallah ila bihim, Subhanallah.